Hello everyone and good morning and welcome back to Sports Today. So obviously today is a big day. It's India Pakistan. Yes, but there's also another Group 1 encounter that will be taking place in about 24 minutes time as we speak. So the big news from that match, of course, it's going to be Ireland versus Sri Lanka versus Ireland. And the news is that Ireland have won the toss and have rather surprisingly elected to bat first. So they're not looking to bowl first. In fact, if you look at what it is that Andy Balbirnie said, he said that it's a wicket we've played on before, we're comfortable playing it, so we're going to actually try and get as many runs as possible because we don't want that pressure of chasing it down. So that's a very interesting approach, because normally if you look at it nowadays in T20I cricket or T20 cricket in general, even white ball cricket, the preference is to be chasing, but Ireland have actually chosen to bat first after having won the toss. And in fact, that's something that even Dasun Shanaka said, that look, we were looking to bowl first anyway. So this is one of those rare cases where all captains are happy with the toss. So the news, of course, is that Ireland will be looking to bat first. So the thing would for them would be get a good total on board and then, of course, be able to defend it. Of course, there are challenges that they'll have to face. I mean, Balbirnie was asked beforehand about the challenge they'll be facing against the spinners, and he said that look, we've played Afghanistan a lot, so we know what it's like to play good quality spinners. But Sri Lanka, again, they have two match winners in, of course, Mahesh Theekshana and Wanindu Hasaranga, who could cause the Irish batsmen some trouble. Now, as far as the lineups are concerned, Kusal Mendels and Dhananjay De Silva, Charat Asalanka, Asan Bandara, Bhanuka Rajapaksa, Dasun Shanaka, Wanindu Hasaranga, Chamika Karunaratne, Mahesh Theekshana, Binura Fernando and Lahiru Kumra is the Sri Lanka 11. So the one major change for them, by the way, is that unfortunately Patum Nisanka is, he was struggling with a bit of an injury in the last game, and they've rested him as a precautionary measure for this particular game. Now, Ireland are playing the same 11 that they've been playing. So Paul Sterling, Andrew Balbirnie, Lachlan Tucker, Harry Tector, Curtis Camphor, George Dockrell, Garrett Delaney, Mark Adair, Simi Singh, Barry McCarthy and Joshua Little. So no major changes from the Irish team. Sri Lanka have one change. Now, the interesting thing about this match, of course, it's taking place at Hobart. So the challenge for most teams, if you're looking at, the challenge within the game itself, is what boundary they target. Because remember, it's a side-facing pitch. So one of the boundaries is actually, kind of shorter than the other. So there's a 69-meter boundary and there's a 60-meter boundary. So obviously a lot of batsmen will be looking to target the 60-meter boundary, but there's also going to be a wind blowing in that direction. So it will be a bit of a challenge for both teams to actually navigate that going forward. Of course, many people are hopeful that the Irish can do well. Remember, they did really, really good during the qualifying round or round one of the World Cup. But again, Sri Lanka too showed that they have a lot of fighting spirit still. The Asia Cup champions lost their first match against Namibia, and then despite that, they ended up actually qualifying for the World Cup, winning their next two games. So I'm expecting this to be a good game, nice little appetizer for the day. And of course, don't forget, we'll be building up to India-Pakistan as the day goes through. So stay tuned to Sports Today for all of that. Now I'm taking your leave, but thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment, all that good stuff. And of course, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram as well. Last but not least, download the SportsTech app for all of the best updates from not just the world of the World T20 or the T20 World Cup, but also from the world of sport. Thank you all so much for joining us, and I'm taking your leave for now. But don't forget to stay tuned for Sports Today for all of the latest updates from around the world of sports. Bye-bye for now.